Hey, are you thinking about raising a family in the Twin Cities? Well, I'm a local data 4 and a real estate agent, and I'm going to share with you my inside scoop right now. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to share with you 5 different things that I think are really important to raising a family to me as a family man, and that I think you'll appreciate. We're going to make this video kind of short and sweet, but I'm going to link to you several other videos that I've made, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll give you those links as well in the description down below. Number 1, why don't we talk about schools? And this is one that I did an entire video for, so you can see which school district is going to be the best for you. So we'll give you the link to that. Here's what you should know though. School districts in Minnesota really are pretty much awesome. We're rated number 7 in the entire country, top number 1 for different things. And alarms.org also gives us 25 of the top 500 school districts in the entire country are right here in Minnesota. 20 of those are within a 30-mile radius of the Twin Cities itself. So really, you can't go wrong in most school districts. We've got a lot of different programs that are available. My kids were in different things for special needs. The district's provided all kinds of resources for that. There's great things for sports, every different sport you can think about, and it's really, really great place. So we've been very happy with our kids' elementary school that they're in, and I think you'll be very happy with what you find at our schools as well. Number 2, why don't we talk about safety? Now this is all real relative to everybody. If you're not from a bigger city, you gotta understand there's just gonna be some crime everywhere, so that's kind of to be expected. A couple of things that you should know. First of all, statistia.com, which I'm sure I'm butchering it, but statistia, I don't know. You can look it up, Google it. They rank ours as super low on average for crime for the state of Minnesota. So generally a great place. My wife, my family and I, we always feel safe in the vast majority of the areas that we go. I mean, sure, there's kind of some rougher areas, I guess, but generally speaking, we always feel really safe in the Twin Cities. We're up in Coon Rapids. We love that area. So definitely a good place to check out. If you're unfamiliar and if you're really concerned with crime rates, I would just recommend a lot of our police stations actually have their crime maps online. So if that's important to you, you can go search out different cities, see what their crime maps look like, and then you can decide for yourself which areas you feel most comfortable in. Number 3, let's talk about the jobs. So jobs are really important because they bring in stability to the economy and generally make it a better place to live for families with stable income. Employment in Minnesota is number 14 for the lowest unemployment rate, so that's a really, really good number. If you want to compare that to where people are moving here from, Chicago, Texas, New York, different areas, incredibly low and considerably better than most of those areas. We do have a massive demand for trades. We've got a ton of corporate going on. So if you're not familiar, we've got tons of Fortune 500 companies. I did an entire cost of living video that you can check out on that. But we've got General Mills, Target, Best Buy, all these different big name companies that you've heard of. And so there's tons of big corporate jobs, but there's also a ton of more blue collar, middle of the road type of jobs as well. So whatever you're looking for, you can probably find something here. Because we have such a low unemployment rate, it means there's a ton of businesses that are looking for help, especially in things like trades. So if you're a builder, electrician, a plumber, framer, anything like that, we've got a huge demand for those right now as well. Number 4, let's talk about the things to do in Minnesota. And I'm gonna give you a website that's just the best that I've loved to go to find. It's called exploremn.com. Explore Minnesota is a great website that you can see all the different things there is to do. But as you've heard, this is the land of 10,000 lakes. There is a ton of fun stuff to do on the lakes, around the lakes, hiking, biking, kayaking, just about anything you could want to do. We're also known for tons of people just have cabins up north. And so cabin traffic on a Friday afternoon is ridiculous, but there's always tons of fun stuff to do. You can go up to Duluth, you can go to Stillwater, all around the metro. There's a ton of fun stuff to do. I've got a pros and cons video you can check out as well. This will give you more in-depth on all of our different things. But truly, we never run out of stuff to do. We live right next to a trail system that's got Coon Rapids Dam on the Mississippi River there. Tons of playgrounds, different things that our kids love going to. So great place to live as far as I'm concerned. Last, why don't we talk about affordability? And specifically, we're gonna talk about your property taxes. Again, you can go check out the cost of living for more in-depth on that. But just regarding property taxes by state, this can be a huge deal, especially for those folks moving from California or wherever. You wanna look at both the index number that you're being charged, so that's the percentage of your property value that's gonna be your assessed number. Ours is about middle of the road from what I've seen, but our median sales price is considerably lower. So here's what I'm gonna show you on screen. In California, for example, property tax average is 0.76. So that means your average property tax is gonna be paying $3,818. So Illinois is a little bit higher, but it's because of that median price point of their homes. New York, not terribly bad for their property tax at 1.72% of the assessed value, But of course, with the prices of New York being so high, $5,400 you're gonna pay. Here's what we have going on in Minnesota. Property taxes, according to this website, are 1.12%, which is fairly good, pretty low. But our median sales price is so much lower that right now the median is $2,500 that you're paying on your property taxes per year. So that's pretty darn fantastic. It depends where you're coming from, I suppose. But we're really, really good for the actual amount of property taxes that you're paying. So there you go. There's 5 things that I think are really important if you're raising a family in the Twin Cities. Of course, I'm your guy, Joe Carmack. So if you have any questions, you just reach out. I'd love to answer anything specifically that you're looking for. Shoot me a comment down below, or my info's in the description below as well. And of course, make sure you subscribe down below. We've got entire playlists for buyers, for sellers, people move to Minnesota, great local things to do and eat and everything else. So join the channel and I'll see you on the next one.